Hello, I'm Grace Ronnie and I'm a poet. This is Tabitha, and she's a kitten and she doesn't really want to be here, so on my shoulder, there you go. Okay, this one's called Fuck You IPA. I'm moseying down Call Lane on a Thursday, forecast rings true, jackets letting rain through, I'm thirsty. So I pop into Northern Guitar and head straight to the bar. Start prattling to the barman about craft beer, I'm getting tasters of them all too, weird, this ain't my first rodeo. Or as my mum would say, I ain't just come down the Esk on a banana boat. I take off my coat. And as I'm finally settling on some IPA with a ridiculous fucking name, some guy approaches me. He's tall, he's got a wide frame. He embarrassingly offers to buy me a drink as the barman hands me the one I've just ordered. And I don't know what it is about him that gets me feeling cornered as he says, "Never mind, I'll get you next one. But trust me, by then I'll be long gone." But it got me wondering, why do men have to go and ruin an otherwise good IPA? He's got shit chat, not chit chat, of course, and the exit seems to hold a gravitational force to me as he asks my name, and I can't think of a lie quick enough, so I say, "It's Grace." And with a grimace on my face, I brace myself for the inevitable comment that I must be amazing. And I am. One reason being I'd never be this brazen to make someone else feel this uneasy. I wasn't brought up quite as sleazy, at least not when I'm sober. He tells me he's called Tyler, and through his cleft palate he announces he's got a Rottweiler and a 40-pound bass guitar like I'd find it impressive. Rather than see it for what it is, a successive reel of pointless personal fact I have no interest in. And now he's started gearing up, and now he's starting to begin. He asks me what I'm doing for the rest of the night. I say I've got an early start, so I'll have to go home soon, but he's persistent like it's a fucking birthright to get his leg over once in a blue moon. And tonight's the night for him, and I'm just the unlucky victim of his attention. I'm not special, probably wouldn't warrant a mention to his mates the next day, or a notch on his bedpost. But just then I start to settle a touch as I hear One for Ghost start to play in the background. I love Jay Dilla, I say, as I attempt to sway the conversation a little my way. But it doesn't work, as he places his hand on my thigh. I shift my weight a bit, desperately trying to catch the barman's eye, and speaking of eyes, he's staring straight into mine. And I feel my chances are starting to decline of being able to politely convey that I'm off ski the moment I set down this IPA. Purposefully, I focus my sights on the soggy wet cardboard coaster that I flick repeatedly off the side of the bar top next to the Bob Dylan poster. And this task allows me to drop my gaze as I figure out how I'm going to phrase the next sentence to escape out me gob. Anyway, it's been nice chatting, yeah, but I've got to get home. I've got a job to get for tomorrow, so I'll be off. Bye then. Why does this have to happen time and time again? Doubt even you're surprised when he asked me back to his for some draw. Penny's still not dropped for him, and neither's my jaw, I sigh. No, I'm sorry, I really do have to be up in the morning, as I lay it on thick with her. I'm tired now anyway, between yawning. I'm a nice guy, he feels the need to add, as the real ones always do. I've got a nice place, I've got my own pad. Good for you, that's nice, but I really am gonna have to head. And without waiting for a reply, I turn away and start marching on Olmsted. My luck's running out though, because what happens instead is he thinks he's coming back to mine. Situation misread. I was dreading this. The part where I really have to put my foot down. I turn around. Right, as I said, it's been a nice evening, but I'm tired now and I'm just not interested in anything more. I'm sure you're a nice guy, but I'm not looking for a score. I'm not really a one-night stand kind of girl. But how do you know, he says, give it a whirl, as he raises his eyebrows a little, which fucking annoys me if I'm truthful, which I have been. And this next part's crucial as he continues to seek approval, not refusal. I stay friends with the women I've slept with. I'm not a fuckboy, that's not the life I live. Right, I can't be done with this anymore, and I think I know what this moment calls for, as I consider just running away, but I don't want to make a scene. So I fob him off with, I tell you what, I'll leave you with my number. Try not to seem too keen. And I'm glad I gave him my real one, as he proceeds to call me, so I've also got his. And says, I hope you remember my name, like some sort of quiz as he watches me save it to my iPhone memory. And I smiled to myself, thinking I've handled this cleverly, because now I've got a name and number to add to the police report of harassment I'll be filing tomorrow. Fucking see you in court. That was really hard to do in one go without fucking up, and I did slightly fuck up, but it's like 5 minutes long. Whew.